Hello friends, I am Guna Mathivanan, Current Affairs faculty at Offices IAS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing our 67th Current Affairs hit list topic, that is Masala bond. Friends, listen to the video carefully because I have not provided any content for this Masala bond. I will explain the concept, then I have given the MCQ as usual. Friends, let us take a situation. Now, Guna is borrowing from abroad. Now, Guna is borrowing $1 from abroad. So, Guna has borrowed $1 and Guna has promised to repay $2. So, $1 Guna has borrowed, he has to pay interest. So, along with interest, Guna has promised to repay $2. Assume that Guna has borrowed this $1 in 2020 January and he has promised to repay in 2021 January. So, the term is 1 year. Okay, I am borrowing $1, I am promising to repay $2. Now, let us take the exchange rate in 2020. In 2020 Jan, $1 was 50 rupees. In 2021 January, the rupee value got depreciated. Now, $1 is 100 rupees. So, now Guna, while borrowing in 2020, when I borrowed $1, I was thinking in my mind, I am borrowing $1, $1 is equal to 50 rupees. So, I have promised to repay $2 next year. So, $2 means I will be paying 100 rupees. I was thinking, I borrowed $1 worth 50 rupees. I thought when I repay, I will be repaying $2, that is equivalent to 100 rupees. But unfortunately, in 1 year, the rupee value got depreciated. What is my promise? I promised to repay $2. So, I have to pay $2. But today, when I pay $2, I am going to pay, $1 is 100 rupees. So, $2 becomes 200 rupees. I originally thought I would be paying $2 that is worth 100 rupees because when I borrowed, exchange rate was 50. So, I thought if I pay $2 back, it will be roughly 100 rupees. But what is the reality? The exchange rate got changed. So, if I have to pay $2, then I have to spend 200 rupees. So, this exchange rate fluctuation, it is putting the borrower at risk. So, Guna is the borrower. So, in the normal external commercial borrowing, in the normal regular external commercial borrowing, that is when I borrow from abroad, the borrower from the country India, the borrower, the Indian borrower who is borrowing from abroad, he is facing the currency risk. To overcome this problem, we have something called as Masala bond. So, in Masala bond, I am going to borrow dollars only. I am going to repay dollars only. Many students, they have a confusion that in Masala bonds we are going to borrow rupee and we are going to repay rupee. No, even in Masala bond we are going to borrow in terms of dollars and we are going to repay in terms of dollars. But there is one difference. Here the value of dollar will be denominated based on rupee, that is these bonds are called as rupee denominated bonds. You may have a confusion, sir, okay, but what is the difference between the previous, this is case 1, this is case 2, but what is the difference, you may ask. Listen carefully friends. So, here in the first case I borrowed $1. Let us take, I am taking a bond. So, Guna is borrowing $1 and Guna has promised to repay $2. But if it is going to be Masala bond, here Guna is going to borrow, let us say 50 rupees worth $. Guna is borrowing 50 rupees worth $, and Guna has promised to repay 100 rupees worth $. In both the case, we are borrowing dollars, no difference, but in Masala bond, it is a rupee denominated bond. That means I am saying, I am telling to the borrower, investor. I am telling to the investor, I am the borrower, right? Investor, I need 50 rupees worth dollar and I will repay 100 rupees worth dollar. So, I am borrowing 50 rupees worth dollar in 2020 Jan. I am promising to repay that in 2021 January. So, we know the exchange rate in 2020 January was $1 is equal to 50. That means 50 rupees worth dollar, that is equivalent to $1. So, in 2020 January, I am borrowing $1 and I have promised to repay 100 rupees worth dollar. So, in 2021 January, we know that the rupee value got depreciated. But though the rupee value got depreciated, what is my promise? In the first case, I promised to repay $2. But in the second case, I have promised to repay 100 rupees worth dollar. So, whatever may be the rupee value, I have promised to repay 100 rupees worth dollar. So, in 2021 January, 100 rupees is equal to $1. So, I end up repaying $1 only. I end up repaying $1 only. In the regular bond, the borrower, that is Guna, in the regular bond, the borrower, that is Guna, he was facing a risk because of currency fluctuation. Guna has borrowed $1, Guna has promised to repay $2, but during the time of repayment, the rupee value got depreciated, so I ended up spending more. Though I am paying $2 only in the first case also, but look at the loss which I am facing. I borrowed $1, which is 50 rupees. I thought I will be repaying $2, which would be 100 rupees. Originally I thought, but because of the currency fluctuation, I ended up paying $2 only, but I lost 200 rupees value in the first case. So, in the first case, borrower is facing a risk. In the second case, it is a rupee denominated bond. Look at the terms of borrowing. I am borrowing 50 rupees worth dollar and I have promised to repay 100 rupees worth dollar. When I was borrowing 50 rupees was $1. So, I borrowed $1. What was my promise? I will repay 100 rupees worth dollar. During the time of repayment, 100 rupees was again $1. So, I ended up paying only $1. So, here the risk is with investor. Here the investor faces the risk, right? In the first case, it is the borrower who faces the risk. These are types of bond. The types of bond, okay, masala bonds, regular bonds. In India, this format bonds are called as masala bonds. If you go to China, they call it as dim sum bonds. In China, similar bond is called as dim sum bond. Similarly, in Japan, if you go to Japan, they call it as samurai bonds. In different countries, it is known in different names. In India, it is called as masala bonds, right? So, many of them were also asking me to explain about masala bonds in the comment section. So, I thought of explaining masala bonds here. I hope you got some clarity on the difference between the regular bond and masala bond, right? As I said, there is no information given in the slides. So, whatever I have explained, you make a note on your own terms. Here I have given a question. So, find out the right answer and give it in the comment section. Okay. So, here I have given the features of my exclusive current affairs program, as you all know. So, this is different from what I am doing in YouTube, right? In YouTube series, I am planning to cover 200 topics, but in this course, this is an exclusive current affairs program where I will be doing more than 800 topics. Okay, so these are live classes, but of course, recorded videos are also available. Information I have given. Any clarification, you can call to the given number. Right, friends? Tomorrow, I will meet you with another exciting topic. Till then, bye. Take care.